dedication, proper nutrition, proper hydration, and work ethic. That's it.
I told you, we're gonna have fun on this channel.
Hey, day 32, we're back at ya. And I am a mess. It's been super busy. It's springtime. Getting into a few projects. I forgot the camera or my phone stand tripod thingy, so this will be an interesting workout. And I already have to apologize again. This episode will not get up until tomorrow. Producer Mac has booked our evening. We're sitting down and helping a friend of a friend, or just a friend of the group extension, help them with budgeting and understanding finance and stuff like that. We give up our time as often as possible to help people get ahead, that kind of stuff, learn how to, it's mainly learning how to budget, avenues of investment, stuff like that. We can give our time for free, but we find it important to give back in the knowledge aspect, because especially with what we're about to go through, the world's in a recession regardless of what our governments say. I'm not going to get into that, but whenever someone reaches out and wants to chat about that kind of stuff, we make time. So that's usually the time that I use to edit the videos and get them online for you. But that, I will call that a good enough reason to break my word once again on making a post every day, or a video every day. So this will get up tomorrow. You'll also get day 33s tomorrow. What are we working today? Biceps. That's right. Gonna go bust up our biceps a bit. I think I'm actually, because we included that really big ab and core day, I'm actually a day behind getting to my biceps. So this is going to be a great workout. I did have a fairly good meal this morning. Big bowl of oats, good carbs, clean carbs. Now I'm going to go use them. So I'm on my way to the gym now. This is going to be shot a little wonky just because, like I said, I don't have the tripod attachment for the phone. So we'll find stuff to lean it against, so you'll at least get a good visual of what I am working on and the exercises that I will be doing. All right. Wow. Like I said, any recommendations on a phone that deals with all this glare better, different lighting situations, would be massively appreciated. How would I get rid of that? There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking here. Next time you see me, I will be in the gym on the floor doing a workout. Oh, you know what I should add? I have found, at the beginning when we were doing steady state cardio for the first 3.5 weeks, I've actually knocked the cardio out because my body is so used to being active now that it doesn't need that 10 to 12 minutes of cardio at the beginning. So that's another beauty. Your body gets so efficient after like the 4th week that you can actually start cutting things like cardio out when your weight training is more efficient. There you go. Less cardio, which means you don't need to keep doing cardio to maintain. All right, I'll leave that there, but I'll get more into that later. Like I said, you're gonna have to bear with me because I don't have my camera stand, so I'm gonna have to prop it on equipment and stuff like that. We're gonna get this workout done. First exercise, we're over at the cable machine. Got the T-bar. We're gonna do reverse grip rows. So we're holding it over the top like this. We're gonna pin our elbows to our bodies, and we're gonna do curls. This is gonna work the outside of the bicep, along with those forearms that a lot of you are lagging, and you've asked me to help you with exercises that'll bring them up. All right, let's get into this. All right, that camera work wasn't too bad. I'm using my water bottle, standing up against it, trying to find a good angle, working with the lighting in here, so please bear with me. Okay, so I didn't show you warming up. I'm assuming you know how to warm up. I'm not going to waste your time showing warm-up sets. Just always make sure that you've warmed your muscle groups up. Biceps aren't too bad because it's not like you go super heavy right away, but especially on big muscle group days where you train heavy, do not get into heavy weights. Do 2 sets of warm-ups if you have to, with minimal weight but high reps. Get the blood in, get the joints warmed up. You do not want to ruin your body getting into it too quick. So let's get back at this. For biceps, I usually take about 45 to 60 seconds off between sets. All right, because I have to hold the phone, I can't exactly show you and point to it, but where you're working is you're working the outside of the bicep as well as that right there to give you a much bigger forearm, I guess. Sorry, I should be able to point, but like I said, working with what I got here, working with what I got, so. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna do this 3rd set, get on to the next exercise. Okay, next exercise. Why change equipment when we can just change the attachment? Got the rope at the bottom. We're not gonna do your regular standing rope curls. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be bent over. We're gonna have it between our legs. We're gonna lean over, and what that does, it doesn't allow, when you're bent over, it makes it harder to do that. And you know, people that do curls like this and bring their elbow up and just activate their delt, we're getting rid of that. We're gonna be leaned over. It's okay if you put your elbow against your body, but you only flex it, bring it up with your biceps. What I like the most about these exercises is you don't need a lot of weight because you're not using your back, you're not using your delts, but you're working on the peak of that bicep. I'm only 2nd exercise in. Again, the lights here wash me out, but the peak's coming up nicely, getting some good thickness. You know, I got a different peak on my right arm, but whatever. Yeah, so I like doing this because when you take your back and your shoulders out of it, what it does is it forces you to just use your bicep. Less weight, less injury. Ooh, imagine that. Better concentration, better exercise, better results. that's how much a difference of the lighting in the gym makes. From that angle with the light behind the camera, all of a sudden I look like I've got crazy definition. Well, not crazy, but just better. So that's what we're working with here. I try not to edit the video too much. Like watch what happens when I lift this up with the light behind me over there. Now I get really, my face looks all puffy. Right there, like now all of a sudden I'm, you know, looking lean and you can see definition. Those are the tricks that a lot of influencers use, just place the lighting in different places. But I'm just coming at you as real as possible. You know what, I have my days when I'm smoother, and I'm not going to go and edit it or shoot a certain way according to the light just to make you think I'm doing better than I am. No, accountability is actually getting the results. So I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to get back at this. I owe you one more set of this because I got to cross those 50 reps. It's that simple. Now we're back over here where the light floods the gym and it looks like I have no definition at all. Big deal. I like what the mirror is telling me. So next exercise, very little in between each exercise. Gonna go over here on the machine preacher curls, but we're gonna do one arm at a time. Okay, this way you can tell which arm is more dominant and work on it. Because when you put both arms on it, one arm can be more dominant and you fail at a rate of your stronger arm, but you're always trying to bring up both body parts. That's important. Sometimes you should do single arm exercises to bring up the weakest one. So let's get into it. So, you know, for me, I know personally, my left arm is the weaker of the two arms. So what I'll do sometimes, like I got 16 on the first arm, went over, and it was already starting to really hurt on number 13, 14. So I really focused, cheated slightly, and got them up to 16. What you can also do for your weaker arm is when you feel like you can't do more, don't give up. Go drop the weight and make sure you do just as many as your more dominant arm, okay? The other thing is, you probably saw me put my fingers on my bicep. That tells me where I'm trying to focus on when I flex. Maybe I want to work on peak, maybe I want to work on mass. So that is why I put the finger there. So I know I'm working exactly where I want to, and I try and flex that part of the arm. May not make sense when I'm talking about it. Do it next time you're at the gym and you'll understand how it helps you focus on building your biceps where you want the mass, or where you want the peak, or where you want the definition. So I'm actually going to speed up the next two sets. Just so you know, it'll be sped up to 2 times. Don't do the exercises this fast. You don't need to be watching when you do arm curls. we'll get to the next exercise. So I'll speed up the next 2 sets. I'm just gonna bust back and forth, and we'll move on to the next exercise after that. Let's do this. Okay, next exercise, we're gonna hit the dumbbells finally. A lot of you love your dumbbell for arms. Makes sense, dumbbells are absolutely amazing. What we're gonna do here is, because a lot of you have said, maybe I don't have a Smith machine at my gym. So when you do your Smith machine upright dumbbell or pull curls, how can you do it with dumbbells because I don't have a Smith machine? Well, I'm gonna show you. The key factor in doing a pull curl is to remove your delts out of the equation completely. You'll notice when people are trying to impress other people, they lift too heavy and they tend to do this. They swing, and all that works is your front delt. But when you can't move your elbow, when your elbow moves, that means the muscle being activated is your deltoid. That's what it means. When your elbow moves, that's what's being activated. When you bicep, all you want is your elbow to be the pivot, not the motion. So you should be like that. Whoa, look at how the bicep peaks when I don't move my elbow. That's the entire point of this exercise. So with a pull curl, you're starting with your elbows basically behind your body, and you're only curling it up as opposed to forward. Okay, I'm sorry I'm over explaining this, but I watch a lot of people doing it wrong, and they're just working their delts because they want to be able to lift heavy. So pull curls, dumbbells, let's get into this. Crazy how the workout changes when you lift properly as opposed to just trying to lift heavy. These are 25-pound dumbbells. I hear a bunch of people saying my arms never grow. I can curl 40, 50, 60 pounds an arm. My arms never grow. And then I watch them work out and they're doing this stuff. Really? You can't figure out why your biceps don't grow? Lower the weight, contract those muscles, use proper form, take your other bulkier muscles out of the equation. So she's coming up nicely. Pretty happy about that. Getting that peak where I want it. And my arms are my leg and body part, so it's very important for me to bring them up in accordance with the rest of my upper body. So let's get into the next set.
last set. As you can see, my arms are swollen. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for 50 blast yet, but look at this pump already. This is crazy. See what angles do? This is what I see in the mirror, and it makes me very happy. In different parts of the gym, I get washed out and you don't see any of this. So just know the results are coming. You just sometimes can't see it with the lighting. So let's get into this last set.
So we have our 50 blast exercise. One of my friends here at the gym just challenged me to see if I could do the single weight that I did on the preacher curl, single arm weight with both arms for a full 50 reps. I said, you know what? I've never actually tried that. So guess what we're trying now? Crazy ass bicep workout. Yeah, that 50 blast there, you know, I was hoping to come up with something a little more original and just go back to the machine preacher curl, but that hurt. And I only had that at what I was lifting with the single arm 2 exercises before. I thought, you know, I should be able to do 50 if I put both arms into it. By 36, 37, maybe even slightly earlier, I was like, wow, I'm gonna need to really put a lot of effort into this. And I had to take little breaks there at the end after about 42. You saw that. Almost lowered the weight just to rep out those last 10, but I thought, you know what, let's make it hurt, let's make it burn. Not in an unsafe way, but let's just make it happen. And wow, my arms are so swollen, I'm having problems holding this camera. Like I was trying to do this with one arm, but my hand was shaking, so I have to hold it with the other arm as well. So amazing workout. Day 32 of the 50 blast challenge. Another great workout. So we're going to come at you with day 33. Thanks for watching along this far. It does motivate me to make sure I'm doing something and recording something and uploading it absolutely every day. Like I said, this one will actually have to go up tomorrow. It's not that I didn't work out. I just won't have time to edit it nicely and get it online until tomorrow. So you'll get day 32 and day 33 tomorrow. But I guess when you're watching, it'll be today. So But you know what I'm getting at. I will hold myself accountable. Just like I said, we dedicate a lot of our time to educating people on finances and investing and doing better in their life. So also on a physical side, like we will sit down with people and build out, you know, meal plans and exercise routines at no charge. So that is very important to us. So if it makes the videos take a little longer to go up, I do apologize, but that's our commitment to everybody kind of thing. So all right, like I said, day 32, we worked biceps, feeling great. Got a big day going on. What else can I tell you? I'm going to post the short clip. I think it's like 6 minutes of the, what do you call it? When I was out in the mountains there, I did like a recap of the first 4 weeks. I'll post that in the next day or so just to update what I feel like after 4 weeks of doing this program. There's a lot of beneficial things that it's just incredible when I'm explaining it out loud, and I'm just like, geez, all this changed in less than 1 month. Imagine if you did this for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, how your mindset completely changes. So yeah, I'll wrap this up here. Day 32, 50 Blast Challenge. Today's coming to an end. Better every damn day, and I am feeling it. So for Fit Into Lifestyle, I'm Chris. Let me just put the phone down here. It's going to shake a little bit. There we go. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Ciao.